This is a 3-part series covering the case of Robert Caraballo. These episodes, with a mixture of audio and video files, can be found linked in the pinned comment as the case unfolds. It's been 3 years since Michigan homicide detectives made a trip to Texas to speak to Deneen Ducharme after she offered a tip about a 13-year-old cold case involving the unidentified charred remains of a man in a footlocker. Deneen was kind enough to mention the name of a friend who was present at the time of the slaying, mentioning the name Chris to the detectives. Several years later, the detectives are able to catch up with their suspect, and they have the upper hand, as they have already pieced together much of the case thanks to Deneen and her siblings. But just when they believe they know the full story, Chris will tell them information that will make them question everything they know so far about the case.
I don't know how much, like I said, how many dealings you've had with police in the past.
I've been to prison.
I'll set this off.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Been to prison? For what?
I tore up a cop car. Malicious destruction of police property.
So you went to jail, you didn't go to prison.
$360 in damage. I did 3 years in a month. And
Where at?
Scar right here. Oh, Jackson, Mound. This happened off Pine Island Drive. Look, guys, I would have went with y'all, but I've been drinking. I got fired earlier because I'm too slow.
I mean, you could ride with me. That's fine.
We can talk here. There ain't
Okay,
no-
as long as you're comfortable talking.
Hey,
here,
y'all just
that's-
making me nervous. What's
Okay.
up?
Anyway, let me go over a few things. You're on arrest. You want us to get the hell out of here in 2 seconds from now. You can kick us out of your house. I'm not.
You had my interest.
Okay. All I'm asking, I want to talk to you. That's what I got to say, which I'm sure you're going to do. I just don't want to bullshit, okay? I've been doing this a long time, so has he. And we've had a busy week. We've been working on a couple different homicides, each one of us. And I've done what I need to talk to you about. I've done a lot of work on, okay? And I know it inside and out. So the next few minutes for you is really, really important. How you're going to deal with this, okay? I mean, it's really important. So I'm hoping you're going to do the right thing. I'm hoping you're going to want to help yourself out here, okay? You said you've been drinking? A lot? Or
No, not a lot.
because I don't want to talk.
No.
If you're
It
totally
ain't like that. I'm just saying I have alcohol in my breath. I made her drink.
Oh, okay. But what I'm saying is I don't talk to people if they're like intoxicated because I want you to comprehend everything I'm saying. How much have you drank?
I had one drinking, and this is the other one. As a matter of fact, I poured it out of that glass.
So like a mixed drink?
Yeah.
You probably drink. I'm guessing you're probably a normal drinker, so you're not like a
It's not a
15-year-old
big-
girl
no,
where you're gonna fall apart after a couple
It's
drinks.
not a big
Okay.
deal.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
I know, but everyone's different that I deal
I
with.
just
So I
don't
have
have
to
to go
ask.
anywhere today, and I'm busting my ass in the sweat and in the heat, sweating. So.
Okay. Any idea why we're here?
No.
As you sit there.
Nope.
Okay.
Like,
You remember your time that you spent down in Charlotte, Michigan?
yeah, I fell off a building there. I lived with my brother.
What year was that? Probably about.
2001, 2002.
Right. Oh, that's what this is about. Your time down in Charlotte. Okay. with Beverly and Deneen Ducharme. Okay.
Okay.
So you know what this is about now. Yeah, I think you already know what this is about. I think you've probably been waiting for this knock on the door for a long time. And it's here. Okay? And this thing's not going away. Okay? So, what's going to happen? How are we going to handle this? Are you going to do...
I mean, you're going to have...
Are you going to be... We both remember...
There's a lot of stuff going on right there. Yeah.
There's a big thing that went on right there. Okay. And like I said, I've had this case for a little while. They gave it to me, and I've been all over the country on this case, actually, talking to people. So, and I'm done with it. You are the last one I'm talking to, and I'm hoping you want to help yourself out. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe you're. I don't know you. Okay, I don't know what kind of person you are. You don't know me. I can just go on what I've been told about you. That you're a decent guy. Okay. But I don't know you, obviously. Okay, so anyway, we need to talk about what took place during that time frame down there. Know what I'm talking about. Another thing is, I don't want to say. I don't usually tell people who I've talked to already or any hints of what they've said. But saying that, I don't want to see somebody get blamed also in my cases for stuff they didn't do, or for certain blame to fall on them when they didn't have anything to do with it. Okay? And that could be one of those situations here. It's your chance to kind of come clean, tell me everything, how things transpired. Let me ask you this: how long has it been since you've talked to or seen anyone from that family? Beverly, Deneen?
Not since then.
Well, you went to Jamaica and saw him a few times, right?
Well, I went with her.
Right. So you
Beverly.
You went with Beverly? You didn't go down there with Deneen to Jamaica to visit? Okay. Okay. And so has it been since then? Is that the last time you've seen him? Or have you talked to him or
No.
or anything like that, or run into him anywhere? I know you're from Texas. I don't know if you've been back down there or how often you go back down there or anything.
I haven't talked to them since late August 2002.
You haven't been down to Jamaica since then? Okay. And like I told you, I obviously talked to a lot of people, but some of the people obviously aren't going to give me the whole story, and they're not going to give me maybe 100% the truth if they're looking out for themselves. So that's one of the main reasons too. I need to talk to you, and you need to say, things as you remember them, or your side of it, because I don't want to see somebody else blame you for something you didn't do. Okay. Especially when I've interacted with these people and I know what they're like.
Man,
Okay.
I was taking kids to school for Beverly and helping run like a paper route.
Mm-hmm.
And she had some very sticky fingers.
And
But
was it her paper route or somebody else's?
what's that?
Was that her paper route or somebody else's paper route?
I guess it was hers.
Wasn't her husband's paper route?
He disappeared.
Yeah, he did. Which is, we both know why I'm here. Okay. If we're gonna go this route,
We're not going to
man,
do it like that, man.
If we're gonna do it like that, that's why I said that in the beginning. I'm here for a reason. I'm sitting here with you because I know stuff,
Yeah.
and I know a lot of stuff. I'm here for you to this is your chance to help yourself, Chris. It really is. I told you right there, you're not under arrest. You're not gonna be arrested for anything you tell me right now. I'm leaving. You're staying here when we're done. We're driving back down to Lansing. But this is very important. You need to tell your side of this, okay? You need to get ahead of this right now. There's no doubt about that. You know that. I mean, I'm sure you've had to have been waiting for this day, haven't you? You didn't think this day would come?
I honestly didn't know.
But know that, you know, I'm not bullshitting you when I sit here and I tell you something like, I don't even know how many interviews I've done on this case. A lot. And I also know the people that I'm dealing with, okay? You know them too, because you hung out with them. You know Deneen. I know you hung out with her a lot back then. But I'm sitting here for a reason. There's also a reason I'm sitting here talking to you. Out of all the people on this planet, I'm talking to you about this case. And it's because there's a lot of people that know stuff about this. And you need to get ahead of this. You need to help yourself out. That's what you need to do. Okay? And that's why I threw that out there in the beginning about don't bullshit me and stuff, because I don't got time to sit here and play games, and you don't got time to sit here and play games with me. Your best route right now is being honest and helping yourself out.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, what do you want?
I want your side. I want to know through your eyes what happened that evening. I want to know what happened leading up to that evening that Roberto disappeared. You don't remember his name?
No.
And I know where he disappeared too, okay? So let's just cut all that out of the way. I know where he ended up and all that stuff. Okay, but there's a certain way that we talk and a certain way we have to do things. Like, I can't sit here and spoon feed information to you, because then it looks like I'm giving my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? If I sit here and lead you on the whole way, you need to tell things your way.
That was a very manipulative set of folks.
Mm-hmm. How did all this just, I mean...
I met Deneen at a gas station.
Okay.
I left out, went back in to give me her number, or give her my number, and she was coming out to give me hers. So I met her. We spent some time together. Never sexually. She had a girlfriend. And she was sleeping with some dude from the car dealership.
Wait, what? Let me get this straight. She doesn't want to sleep with you because she has a girlfriend, but she sleeps with another guy. You know how you have that friend that's in denial and it's like, who's going to tell him?
Anyway, I would go over there and got to be friends with all of them.
What brought you to Charlotte?
Work.
What's that? What was that back then?
Carpenter work. I was going through a divorce. I moved up here.
Why up here of all places?
Far enough away. I mean, start over.
Because you had a brother up here?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Seeing the music, was he doing music stuff, or my brother that was up in Charlotte?
No.
You play guitar, right? That's how you're known to a lot of the people, by the way. Chris with the guitar. Always had the guitar. So, did your brother still in show up then?
Yes. Yes.
On Calmo? Still? Okay, so...
All right, dude, so I was hanging out with her. I guess I thought I might have some kind of shot with her. And that was like all fucking bullshit stories and crap. So I got in with their mother, and we'd go out to the mall with the little kids, and they would fucking steal shit, put them in bags, and then like load the whole fucking car up with junk. It looked like a fucking gypsy parade in that house. Mm-hmm. Well, she fucking went on, and that the kids were being abused, and dude was always fucking violent and drunk. So
that was her story?
Yeah. They wanted him gone or whatever, and it's pretty much what they did.
Who told you that the kids would be and stuff?
Beverly and Deneen.
Did you ever see any signs of that?
They acted weird.
They acted weird? How so?
Just skittish.
Beverly and Roberto, they fight a lot or not fight that much? Or and I'm not looking for the... I'll tell you right now, I want to hear the truth.
Look, they fought when I was around. They fought when Deneen was there and I wasn't. What I understood.
How'd you get along with Roberto? Would he think of you being around?
He thought I was Deneen's boyfriend because she was lesbian.
Right.
So I was her fake boyfriend.
Okay, gotcha. So he's decent to you, or did you guys get along?
I never really.
Like I was saying, with other people, I've been, before I got some stories, real stories, I've been down the self-defense and back road before, okay, with people, so I'll let you tell your story, okay, but just save us all a lot of time and let it be the truth, okay? That's all I'm asking from you. Because, you know, we both know what happened here. I mean, we both deal with pretty much two kinds of people all the time. People who screw up and make mistakes, no matter what it is. Okay?
I was a part of that, all right, and it was a fucked up thing that had to be a part of.
Of what?
A part of that bullshit. And,
you
know.
Yeah, there's two types of people. There's people that make mistakes, screw up, they're sorry for it, they try to fix it, or they try to move on, you know, and not do the same thing again, make the same mistakes. And then there's kind of people, luckily we don't see them as often, but we deal with them a lot, that are heartless, and they really have no remorse for anything they do. They're all about themselves, and I don't think that's you. But those are the two people we deal with.
I just, you know, obviously...
I don't want you to make yourself come off that way, okay? Because I don't think that's you. So I just want to hear the truth. I don't want to be bullshitted. I probably know 90% of the questions I'm going to ask you, or have been asking you, and that's one of the reasons that I do that, to see what kind of person I'm dealing with.
Even if you're fishing for information,
I'm not fishing for nothing.
Even if you are, you know, I'm not trying to resist information. I don't know how to tell you just exactly how it went down like that.
Just tell me.
I mean, holy shit.
And I know these people, Chris. I know who, you know, the stuff you've already said about. I already knew that stuff, but I know what we're dealing with here. Okay, so... I mean, just say it. Say, you know, if you want to start with that night. I mean, you already started. You said they wanted him gone.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
They say specifically how they were going to do it, or I mean, just pick it up from there then. If they were talking about doing this ahead of time.
I think a bat. And then it's a Deneen with a hammer. Fucking terrible.
Beverly with a bat and Deneen with a hammer. Is this something that, I mean, was planned way in advance? Or, because you mentioned that they were talking about it ahead of time. What was that about?
I came over and I guess they had already had this all planned out. And I was going to go in the basement.
And do what?
And smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they put him in a fucking trunk and you know what they did with him.
You gotta back up a little bit though, because, I mean, you're supposed to go downstairs and smoke. Why?
I don't know who the fuck was downstairs already. Somebody else was downstairs. I didn't think they were serious.
Well, I take it you remember this night pretty well, because I would never be able to forget it. And there's other members of that family who's never forgot it. Okay?
No, I don't have a minute-by-minute recall, dude. You know.
I'm asking for the best you can do, okay? But who all was at the house that night?
Fuck, I don't know. I think the girls were there. Maybe they weren't there. I know they were in the van later on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they were before that.
So you get there that evening. Had you been there a while and something happened, or you showed up, or you knew something was gonna?
It felt weird. Like I said, I didn't think they would do it.
How long had they been talking about it?
3 days maybe.
And their reason for that was what they told you?
Abuse with the girls.
Okay. Beverly complained about abuse with herself?
Yeah, she was abused too. Yeah.
Sure.
No, I remember her crying a whole fucking lot. She had these big ass fucking mascara spots.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see those two get in any fight before?
Not with mom guys.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all want to do from this, man, but
well, first of all, what we want to do is sort through what happened, what didn't happen. We want to make sure we have the real story, obviously. Because like I told you, I mean, I don't want anybody accused of something. I don't even care what it is. I don't care if it's littering. You know, I don't care. I don't want somebody taking the rap or getting accused of something that they didn't do, especially in something like this. Okay? And that's why this is so important for you.
well, I mean, basically, I was an accomplice.
Okay, how so? Those two had been talking about it.
Well, and then whenever they put a bag on his head too. They had to have help getting him up after that. So they had waited until I was there. Probably had that planned out to the fucking T.
Did it happen when you were there?
Yep.
Okay. How did it all start? How did it go down?
It's kind of a big blur, man. Like I said, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I don't know which one swung. Shot.
Well, where were you at?
I was in the basement.
And you had mentioned something about that earlier about you were supposed to go down there and smoke. Were you supposed to go down there and smoke with him or distract him or hit him? What were you? What was your job?
He didn't like me being there, I guess. So he'd follow me down there when I'd smoke.
Oh, he'd follow you down to the basement? Okay, so he wasn't already in the basement? No, he wasn't. Okay. And this is what Chris, I little things like that I don't know. I'll tell you that. I don't. Because this is where some of the details differ from the people I talked to that were there. Okay? So these are the details that are really important for you.
You know,
because people be helping themselves out, you know?
Maybe you don't know. All right, so once he was in the fucking trunk, we took him upstairs. We put him in a van, got the girls, drove out somewhere where she fucking went, off a dirt road, off the box, burnt the box, set on fire, whatever. Came back, she changed the tires on the fucking van, so
She changed the tires on the van? Where'd she do that at?
the tire show.
I mean, you remember which one it was?
No.
Was it in Charlotte or she go in Lansing?
It was in Charlotte. I'm just saying, I hadn't been here that long, so
Right. I'm just...
could have been fucking right up the road. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, some people have great memories, some people have average. I gotta ask, so...
Well,
Let's... I know it's part you don't want to talk about, but that's the part I need to talk about. Let's back up, okay? Let's back way up. To the point where you're talking about they want it, and you correct me if I'm wrong on anything, because I'm not going to put words in your mouth, okay? You said they wanted you to go down there and smoke, or were you just going downstairs to have a smoke, or what? How'd that...
I was going downstairs to smoke, and they knew that he would follow me.
Mm-hmm. Was that something that normally happened then? You go down
Yeah,
to smoke?
yeah.
Would you smoke with him down there?
Sometimes.
Because that was his, like, little man cave kind of thing down there? Down there?
I guess he was down there. I mean, I know different other basements up there.
Okay, so you go down there to smoke. He followed you down? Is that true? Okay. What happens then?
That's when all that happened.
So... This is where details are important, though? This part? Okay. You really want to concentrate on it, okay? I know you don't want to remember it, but unfortunately I have to go through detail by detail, okay? When you say you went downstairs, where did you go to? Do you remember where you stood?
Down the stairs, and I think there was another little turn to go all the way down. I was further in the basement.
Remember if you turned right or left after you come down the stairs?
I've been to the right.
Do you remember the layout of the basement, Pat?
I'm trying to remember how it was. The steps were really steep.
Mm-hmm. What do you need?
Dude, it's alright if you're recording me. I mean, I'd rather you not, but...
What's that?
I've just got papers in there.
Oh, I was just looking for a pen. I'm good.
You need a pen?
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry if you changed
No.
your mind about taking me to jail.
I'm not taking any job.
I'm
Okay.
This
I told
really
you that,
fucked
and-
up situation to have to be in.
I want to get back down to the details of what happened in the basement, though. Before you went down there, did they? They must have obviously told you what was about to happen with their
They
plan.
were, yeah. Well, they had been talking about it. Like I said, I didn't think they were going to do it.
But did they say, hey, this is it now?
No,
Head down there. We'll
No.
be right behind you.
no.
So
It
you
wasn't
had
like
no
that.
idea that it was going down right that second.
After I came down, I believe it was Deneen was on this side of the steps. Isn't there a lip right there in that basement?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where she goes. That didn't work. Look, that didn't work. The hammer didn't work. So I don't know which one did what, man. The ended up with a bag on his head. So he was basically suffocated to death. It's a lot of blood, that's for sure.
So who hit him first?
I think it was Deneen.
Deneen? With what was she holding at the time?
It was a bat.
You think she had the bat? What kind of bat was it?
It's a wooden bat.
And I know I gotta ask you these questions, and I believe me, I also know that how many years ago this was. Okay, so I couldn't probably remember a lot of that stuff, but nights like this and events like this tend to really stick in people's mind. Also, I know several people that gave me great details that is stuck in their mind, and they'll never forget it.
That was a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. You think, or do you know, Deneen hit him first?
I
What's that?
don't know for sure.
Well, where are you standing at down there when
I was already down the steps
we're at, though? On the
at the bottom.
Because I've spent I'll tell you, I've spent a lot of time in that basement as part of my job and stuff I have to do with this case. And yeah, that way that basement's set up, the majority of the basement is off to the right. You come down the stairs and there's a wall right there. But I'm just
I was
remembering, if you remember back
I
in
was
your mind.
going in. I was off the steps.
I mean, was there a certain area where you and Roberto used to smoke when you would go down there to
I
smoke?
was in the furthest. Is where his table was.
Okay. Is that where you were standing? Because you were smoking, or
I
no?
was on my way in there. I didn't make it all the way.
When did he... Okay, well, pick it up there. You didn't make it all the way there. Why not?
That broke.
The bat broke?
Yep.
How did the bat break?
I guess little league bat. Wooden bat. No, maybe she didn't hit him at all. Maybe she just barely hit him.
Well, broke the bat, though? The little league bat?
And then I'm almost positive it was Beverly's that hit him with the hammer.
You said he got...
So I pulled the hammer out of his head, and the next thing I know is he has a bag on his head. That's blood just all over.
Ow. You heard the. I'm sorry. You said you didn't make it over to where you normally smoke because the bat broke. Did you see the bat break?
I saw the broken bat.
Did you hear the bat break? Okay. Because I don't know. I don't know what way you're facing. You getting me now?
The bat.
I don't know if you're looking at him or at those everyone down there.
It seems like it is in slow motion, but it happened so fast.
Did you see the first hit happen? Were you facing the
I guess.
wall? Yeah.
I had my back, so when I turned around, I don't remember for sure, man. I can't
Okay.
say.
Okay. But
I know I pulled that hammer out of his head.
Okay. So anyway, that first whack, is it pretty much a first hit? The bat breaks? Oh, you
Broke.
heard it? And you said you didn't make it over to where you normally smoke, so how far did Roberto make it? Where was he at when this started happening? Where in the basement, though?
Like right behind me. So
Hey, had you gone up that lip, or...
I can't say for sure.
Okay.
I know he was behind me.
What happens then? What happens to Roberto? What's Beverly doing at that point? What are you doing at that point? What's Deneen doing?
Pretty much told you, from what I remember.
That's what I
I'm
want to
pretty
say.
sure it was her that slung that, and I'm pretty sure it was Beverly that hit him with a hammer. And I don't know who put the damn bag on his head.
Is anybody else down there when this is going on?
I think so.
So you, Roberto, Beverly, and Deneen. And because all I want you to try to do is paint me a mental picture of
It was fucking horrible.
where everyone was standing. Where, if we got a piece of paper and drew the basement, would that help? Do you think, or has it just been too long? Or you draw? You an artist?
No.
You want to have a smoke? Let's have a smoke. Yeah, I had to grab something else that might help you, so I'll show you.
I can't do that.
What's that?
Well, you got your partner's back whenever you pull that. Like that.
Gotta have our partners back, right?
Aggressive stance, too.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
I ain't aggressive, man.
Just
Care if I lean up here? My back is killing me.
You're fine, man.
All right. Well, that chair's a little high. I'm good. I'm good. Let me sit, or let me stand, man. I'm good. I promise.
I got a diagram of the basement. Okay. Actually, just so I can say I did it. You don't got a marker, do you, here? Like a Sharpie?
Got Yeah.
Sharpie would work better. It won't take so long, but anything I can get.
Cap?
Just an idiot.
Get
Or
the cap.
I can't see.
There you go.
Okay, I think that's good enough. I said to cross some stuff out because like I said before, it's not like I don't want to put words in your mouth. So even through a diagram, that's a pretty close drawing representation to the basement. This would be like north. The Shalat school would be like over here. We go down the stairs here and into a wall. I don't know if that helps your memory at all. And I don't know if this was here back then, but they're kind of like wood planks over a low area. You remember where Roberto's chair and stuff used to be set up? Think it was back here?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Where did Roberto get just a pen? Also, him use it, blue pen there. Where do you think Roberto was when he first got hit?
Maybe right in here.
Can you mark it there? Where were you at?
I remember now.
This up a little. Kind of bring it back. Okay.
That's why the bat broke.
What?
I had the bat.
Okay. Tell me what happened. You go down.
She was coming down the stairs. Dave was in front of me. You know, it's kind of a steep.
Deneen was in front of you?
I was down here.
Oh, okay.
Tanine might have been down there also. I can't say for sure. I know Beverly kind of almost pushed him. Like I said, I really didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't hit him, but I shattered that bat. And he was pushed a little bit down the stairs. Deneen hit him with the fucking hammer. I pulled the hammer out. Beverly was the last one down there, and she put something over his head. And they laid new concrete right there to cover the book.
Right where this is right here? Is that what you mean? That's why that's there. So,
In that trunk, loaded him up. Took him out and burned.
we'll get to that, but my question right now is why were you holding the bat? I mean, come on, Chris. Did you know this was about to all go down? Your part
Hell
of it?
yeah, I didn't think they were going to go through with it.
So how'd the conversation go right before this all happened? I mean, who brings what up first?
I don't know if it was Deneen or Beverly. I don't know who brought it up first.
Okay, so it gets
I
brought
don't
up.
know why I'm fucking liking people like that.
So it gets brought up. Then what's said? remember. You remember, though, that this was supposed to go down when you walked down the stairs.
No, I was going to. I know what I was doing now.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I know what I was doing now because the picture that I have in my head is Denise standing here with the bed.
Okay.
Obviously, blocked all that. That image in my head is where she was fucking showing me where to stand.
Why would she show you where to stand?
So they were planning to do that.
So, I mean, how'd she do it? She motioned with her hand?
She was standing there with the bat in her hand.
Where are you at that point?
Right in here.
And where's Roberto at?
This was before that.
Oh, this is before? This is
that's
kind of
what I'm
like
saying.
a practice run thing? Okay. How long before this all happens are you guys down there kind of going over it?
It was just one time.
I mean, is this like 10 minutes before it actually goes down? Or is this...
No, it was like a week or a day or 2 or 3 days or something like that before it goes.
Okay. Is Beverly down there too, going over it?
She had to have been down there somewhere. Maybe she wasn't all the way down the steps.
And you're obviously you're hanging around the family. You're hanging around Beverly and Deneen a lot.
Yeah.
Who's
The main reason I was there was the kids because Deneen couldn't take care of them, or she wouldn't be around. She was spending time with her girlfriend all the time, and Beverly was drinking Wild Irish Rose all the time. So I was there to the kids to school.
Where's Roberto at?
He wasn't there at that point.
I mean, like I said, you were on them. Whose idea was this? I mean, who's the driving force? Is it both of them? Is it
I don't know.
one stronger than the other? Is it your idea? What?
I didn't know whose idea it was. I don't know.
You had to get a vibe though of who was kind of maybe taking a leadership role in it or something, or no?
It had to have been Beverly. She would. I remember this. She watched a lot of TV, whatever.
Like crime shows. So, well, who's the alpha dog between her and Deneen?
It's hard to say.
Yeah. A lot of like. Was this your idea?
But no,
Okay. I gotta ask.
do some shit like that to someone.
Why did you think you were holding the bat?
Maybe I wouldn't, dude. I can't say for sure, but it seems like I was holding it.
I'll just ask you right now, because I'm going to ask you eventually. Did you hit Roberto?
No,
At no point did you hit Roberto.
no, I pulled the.
The hammer out. Okay. Didn't hit him with a hammer, didn't hit him with a bat? Okay. Hit him with anything else?
No,
Put a bag over him?
when I pulled the hammer out, and the bag was on his head like right after that. And I don't know who put the bag on his head. I'm not sure which one of them hit him with the hammer. Seems like it was Deneen.
And you can't say for sure which one hit him first? Were they both down there when he got hit the first time? Was both Deneen and Beverly down there?
Yes, I mean,
I can't have the guess. I mean, if you remember it, yes. Or if you don't remember, so I don't remember.
I mean, you were all down there at one point.
I'm talking about when he's attacked right now.
Yeah, they were both down there.
Okay. Do you remember where they were both standing? Okay. And you think you were standing here kind of by where the concrete patch ended up being?
It's either here or right here.
Okay. Were you distracting Roberto in any way so they could nail him from behind?
I was hiding, I guess.
What was the plan there when you guys went over it before? Were you to distract him, or were you to punch him, or I don't know. I wasn't there. What was the plan?
I think it was backup.
You were going to be backup?
Seems like Beverly pushed him down the stairs.
So you think he gets hit with the bat first and it breaks?
I think it hit that post.
By the stairs? Okay. Who broke it on the post? Do you remember?
It was either myself or Deneen. It seems like it was me.
Why would it be you? I mean, Chris, let's just get it out there, okay? So it's out there and it's done with. We're like this close right now. Okay, let's just get it all out there. Don't.
I had to have had the bat.
Why?
And I don't know why I'm thinking.
Why would you have had to have the bat?
Seems like I hit that post on purpose.
From the stair side? From this side?
Sure.
What other weapons are being used down there?
So, somebody used a hammer.
There's no other weapons that you remember? Or anything used as a weapon?
I don't think so. No.
So I'm going to ask you again, okay? And did you ever hit Roberto?
I didn't
No?
hit him. I can't say for sure. I
Why
can't
not?
say for sure.
Why can't you say for sure?
Because I believe I hit that post on purpose. And I can't say for sure if it actually hit him.
When you hit that post, was that the first event that happened in the attack, or had something already happened at that point?
No, she pushed him down the stairs.
She pushed him down the stairs?
Yeah,
Who's she?
Beverly, I think. Yeah, Deneen was already down there too.
Okay. Are you sure of that?
Yeah, she had to have been.
No, you sure he got pushed down the stairs?
Yeah.
So now he didn't follow you down there for a smoke, or he originally did?
No, man, no. I said I blocked this out. I remember seeing Deneen with that bat. But she was showing me where to stand.
Okay.
She pushed him down the stairs.
Who's she? No, you're still
Beverly, so
Beverly. Okay.
When he got up, I took a swing, hit this. He's fighting back and forth. It was Beverly that hit him with the hammer. I think he was attacking Janine.
So Deneen had that bat, you said. You remember her having the bat here, but then you said you swung and hit the post. So she obviously handed it to you, or was there another bat down there? Was there two?
No, it was 2 different times.
What do you mean 2 different times, Chris?
Alright, so that's why I remember her having the bat, because she did have it, and she was right here, just not on this night. Or afternoon, whatever it was.
Just not on what?
Not on that night.
Well, let's talk about that night of the attack.
We did. That's what I'm saying. I believe I had it.
Okay, you think she was standing right at the corner of the stairs here?
And she was out here. Beverly pushed him, he comes down, he jumps up. I swung, hit the post. Deneen's right there. Beverly comes down.
What's Deneen got?
She might have had the hammer. Or a rope.
If you don't remember,
Or a
that's
rope.
fine. Just say I don't remember. That's fine.
Might have been a rope. I don't.
Okay. You're pretty sure you had the hammer, though, at this point, after he gets up from being pushed down the stairs?
Oh, I took the hammer out of his head.
I mean the bat. I'm sorry.
But after I swung it and broke it, then. And there wasn't a bat. I mean, that's about the best I can recall.
And when he gets up and you swing the bat at him, what was his reaction? What did he say anything? Did he do anything?
Yeah, he struggled with Deneen. Beverly, that's what I said, she was up the stairs behind him.
She was up the stairs, what?
Behind him.
And she...
That's why she pushed me down.
Okay, but then there comes a point where she comes down the stairs. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoon feed you here, but
Yeah, she
hauls ass
was
down.
down behind him.
Okay. But the attack's going on right here where the concrete patch is at?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Is he fighting with you at all? Especially after you swung that bat at him?
I don't think he had time.
Why not?
He didn't really see me. He saw Deneen.
Okay. So when you swung
I
that...
mean, this happened so
I know, and I'm trying to break it down, and it's several years ago, and I understand, but I've got to do it. Has he, besides being pushed down the stairs, has he been hit with anything that you can remember at the point where you swing the bat at him and break it?
I don't think so.
So where do you think he gets hit the first time then, or goes?
Maybe down the stairs. Maybe she hit him in the back of the head with something.
Okay.
I mean, I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I know he rode down the steps about 4 steps or so.
Okay. So he's fighting with Deneen, and are you fighting with him too, or are you trying to help out? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them 2 apart, I'm sure.
I love how he tries to soften that. Yeah, I was just trying to break him up, after I swung and tried to hit him with the bat and everything.
Okay.
Dude, honestly, I don't know how I can't say I remember seeing anyone swinging. I know I had to pull it out of his head. There's just a lot of blood right there, dude.
You remember when he first went down? I mean, I'm not talking about the stairs. I'm talking about when he first went down to the ground.
I mean, no, I don't.
I mean, how long did this fight go on with Deneen and Beverly and everyone?
5-10 seconds.
Do you remember what finally then ends that fight? And
Yeah, fucking blow to the head in plastic.
okay. What? Why did you have to take that out of his head?
Janine was freaking out, I guess, and Beverly was on her way down the steps. She'd already been down there. So I think Beverly put the plastic on his head.
So Beverly went back upstairs and then came back down?
No, it was when she came down after him immediately. I said it seems like it's 30 minutes or an hour and a half of it, but it's only
Right, it's like that.
That's the way I remember it.
I'm just trying to figure out, that's usually you're going to do something like this, or you think you're going to do something like this, or you're going to try to do something like this. Everyone's usually got a weapon. Everyone chooses their weapon kind of thing, You don't want to be without one. And that's what I'm trying to get you to remember is who's...
Beverly constructed all this.
And
She used Deneen to fucking play me. Exactly what the fuck happened.
yeah, I'm sitting here, I understand how many years ago this was, but like I said, I also understand how traumatic this is, so... You're going to remember this over a certain Tuesday night in June of 2005, because this is a huge, significant event in your life. So, okay, Roberto goes down. You take the hammer out of his head.
He's still breathing and shit.
He was still breathing. What happens then?
I said, the bag is on his head. I took that hammer out. The next thing I see is the bag is on his head.
Okay.
Deneen's tripping out, crying, blood all over the floor.
Who put the bag on his head?
I gotta save everything. Deneen wasn't doing shit at that point. It seems like she was yelling at him.
About what?
To help her.
Beverly, pretty cool. Keep her head, or yes. Okay. So the bag. It's fair to say the bag was to finish him off, or was it to stop the blood from coming out of his head? And
Probably to keep him from breathing.
okay. And how long did that go on then with the bag over the head before you guys think he passed away?
I don't know how long it was. I couldn't tell you a time from start to finish.
Right.
I can't tell you that.
What
It's impossible.
What was there anything else going on at this point that was happening when the bag's over his head? Anything else, like is Deneen coming up and hitting him some more, kicking him, or are you coming up and trying to help finish him off and put him out of his misery quicker? Or that's what I mean by that. Is there something else going on also?
I don't know if he was struggling. If he was unconscious.
Do you care if I shut that front door and then turn the air off? I have a hard time hearing.
Yeah, I'm having a tough here.
Ready to say off or something? Yeah. I'll close the door so we keep some of the air in.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Now I can. I didn't realize how loud that was until it's off.
It's bad when you're watching TV.
Oh yeah.
I've been shooting too long, so my hearing's way gone.
But okay, was there? Is the bag what did him? As you think, in your opinion, the bag over his head?
That had to have been. I mean,
What finally?
people get shot in the head. You know, they live.
Mm-hmm.
It had to have been the bag.
Did you guys take turns holding the bag? Was it just Beverly?
Fuck God. I don't know. I remember seeing his face in there.
And his. You mean after he's dead? After it's finally all over?
The way it was sucked into his mouth.
Yeah, that's stuff that doesn't go away. Right there. And where's he at?
He's on the floor.
Right around the concrete patch still? In that area?
Yes, so. I don't know how far he went in there.
Okay. I mean, he wasn't over here, and he wasn't over here, right? I mean, he was, okay. Shit, what cross is there? So what happens next? You've got Roberto laying on the floor, deceased. Got blood all over the place. Who says what, or was this already planned out? What you're gonna do next, or hadn't anyone got that far in the planning stage? No. Well, what happened? I mean, walk me through it. What goes on next?
Cleaning. And getting him in a box and in the van.
Well, tell me about the text message here. Sorry, but tell me about the box. Tell me about the cleaning. How you guys went about it. If you guys did or they
didn't do
did.
the cleaning.
You didn't.
I did. I helped her lift it.
You didn't help with the cleaning.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, explain the cleanup to me. Did you get them out of there first, then clean up, or did you clean a little before?
Oh, fuck, I don't know what they were doing at that point. There had to have been some kind of cleaning going on.
What? Okay, you said something about helping her lift. What'd you help her with?
The box.
You know what it was? The box that he.
You know, I've already told you.
Okay,
I mean, there's really not a lot of detail. I mean,
like I told you though, I can't sit here and say I can't spoon feed you
no,
details.
because
I don't want to do that.
Otherwise, it ain't a confession of my own. No, it's okay. Man,
I can't give you.
I
no,
helped lift the box.
I can't
and
give
put it
you
in the van.
details. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Was it a Foot Locker box? A metal Foot Locker box?
It looked like a trunk.
Okay. What color was it?
Black, I think.
Okay. So you guys get them in that. What else do you put in there?
Nothing.
Did you put the hammers and stuff in there?
I don't
The
think so.
bats? You didn't. Okay. So who carries the box up the stairs?
Deneen and I.
I wanted to ask you, did anybody get injured? Besides, of course, Roberto. Did anybody get injured during all this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. How easy was that getting that box up those stairs? It could not have been easy.
No.
Nice. So you carry it upstairs. Obviously, you put it in a van. Is that right?
Yep. Beverly drove out to some fucking dirt road, and
Who was all in the van for the drive?
the girls, Deneen, myself, and Beverly.
The old girls were in there, right?
Yep.
What, if you remember, like what time of the evening or day this attack happens?
I don't know if it was daylight or dark.
Okay.
Seems like it was dark whenever we put him in the van.
And do you remember where you guys drove? Do you remember the exact location?
No.
Or you remember close to where it is? Because you're
not
you're
from
up in the
here.
Grand Rapids area.
Yeah, but I'm not from here.
Right.
You know, this 2002,
2.
so I ain't even been here 8-10 months. So I don't know where the hell I'm at, driving in the dark with somebody.
So that's not an area you know where the body's taken?
No, I would have no fucking idea.
Okay. Why? Why that area? Did Beverly know somebody? Did Beverly get
I don't know.
directions from someone? Or
I don't know.
do you remember the drive?
Yeah.
You remember how long it was?
It was 45 minutes or so, probably, it seems like.
All of that and then some. So my point is where there's a lot of cornfields between this, this house right here and where he was taken. A lot of empty cornfields and good places to stop, and for some reason you guys go all the way to the Highland area.
Like I said, I don't know.
You don't remember? Okay.
I'll say this, not condoning the actions of these people, but everything they did seemed to work. They went 13 years undetected until they reported themselves.
Because that's, I'm just curious as why that one spot. You got anything, Josh, that I'm forgetting? Because I'm sure I am.
You said it was 2 to 3 days, maybe a week before that you guys had kind of talked about this, but you didn't think that they were actually going to go through with it.
Right.
Who was saying that the girls were being molested or abused?
Beverly.
Beverly
And
was?
Deneen, yeah.
Both of them were?
Yeah.
Did you ever see... I know he asked it before. Did you ever see any signs of it?
Just aggressive.
What do you mean by that?
Just, short-tempered.
The girls or...
No, the guy.
Oh, the guy. Roberto. Okay. So,
And I know he hit Beverly.
how do you know that?
Seen the marks. He was actually... I was there that time. So she had a makeup all running. They was fighting.
You see Beverly hit him?
No, he hit her.
You never saw her hit him, though. Okay.
So, when you guys were talking about this, what was the idea, or what was the thought process of what you guys were going to do?
Man, that you can't fuck. I don't know. This was Beverly playing this. So whatever happened next, she probably already thought about it.
Okay. So when you said Beverly planned it, what did she plan? I mean, what was when you went down those stairs? What was
you
your?
asked me. You know how many days before that, right?
You said
And then I don't know if there was a fucking plan for where to put him, how to get rid of him. If there's blood, I didn't know any of that shit.
no. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about you. You said you were already downstairs, and Deneen was downstairs when you guys, and Roberto wasn't home yet. Did Beverly or Deneen tell you what they were going to do, or because you said you didn't think that this was actually going to happen?
Right. I just didn't think they would. Didn't think they would do that.
But the days before that, what did they say was going to happen that you didn't think was going to happen?
I wasn't around a lot.
Basically, Chris,
Like that.
are they talking about they're going to teach him a lesson and beat him up, or are they going to do something else?
I'm sure whatever conversations them two had in between themselves is a lot different than the conversations when I was around or
when you were
when I was around one of them.
when you were
So
standing
they already
down
knew.
there going over the plan, though, the plan wasn't to scare him and say boo. The plan wasn't to hit him a couple times and teach him a lesson. The plan was what?
Maybe that's what the rope was for. Maybe they were going to tie him up.
But you had just said that you had some you weren't part of all of the conversations,
Right.
but you're part of some. What were those conversations?
Like sitting around the table, after the kids are in bed and just conversating over cards. It's almost like they were planting seeds.
But tell me what you mean by that.
They didn't let me in on everything, that's for sure.
What did they let you in on?
Well, I mean, evidently the kids weren't abused, were they? Were they or weren't they?
That's first we've heard of that. So
Fucking assholes.
So I guess I'm asking, what was your role in this?
I guess basically I was just there to help him load him up if it came down to it. Maybe they wanted me to hit him from behind.
And what was their goal in all this? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we're not allowed to take anything for granted that people are, you know what I'm saying? Was their goal to scare them? No. What was their goal? What was the purpose of this whole thing?
For him not to be around anymore.
Meaning?
Whether it was scare him off,
To kill him,
run
right?
him off,
Is
kill
that
him.
yeah?
Yeah,
Is that right?
it-
Okay. What do you think? What do you think Deneen told me as you sit there?
it doesn't matter what she told you. That's a fucking truth right there, so
Is that all the truth? Are you holding back anything on me at all?
no, man.
Okay. Because I told you, and I wasn't lying to you, how important it is for you to get ahead of this now. I mean, you're already behind it, but to help yourself get ahead of it. So,
I mean, ain't shit I can say any different, man.
okay.
You had just brought up the rope part again. You said maybe that's what the rope was for. What do you?
Maybe their intentions wasn't to off him.
Okay.
Maybe beat him up and run him up, tie him up and put him somewhere. I don't know.
Was there any talk of?
I mean, there was a lot of speculations and comments and about a lot of things. All along the lines of what you're getting at.
And nobody else was aware of this plan, or nobody else was in on it, or came over and helped clean up, or anything like that.
Surely not.
What's that?
I said surely not.
Surely not. Who's she?
No, I mean,
Oh, surely. I'm like, the way you said it when
Yeah.
you're drinking, I'm like, what?
Surely
Who is
not,
she?
dude.
I've never even heard that name. What?
there was a lady that came around there that was friends with Beverly.
Remember her name?
I think it was Mickey, but I'm not sure.
Just told you her name. Surely not.
Yeah, surely.
It's Shirley, dude.
You idiot.
What was her name?
I think it was Mickey.
Mickey or
Mecky.
Mackie?
I'm not sure. I don't know the lady's name.
What about Deneen's sister? Or, I'm sorry, Beverly's sister. The one that her family lives in Show out there. You remember them?
Didn't they have the townhouse looking thing?
You know, like the swap store or whatever, and
No, I don't know.
they've moved a few times.
I don't think I knew them.
Last name was Pellegrino.
Oh, I remember that name.
I think Beverly was pretty tight with a couple of the family members.
Oh, that's right. I remember them now.
Remember them? Any of them being over during this or after this?
Couldn't
Or
say for sure. I mean, there was people
neighbors
around after it. I don't know what the they told people. I didn't say it to anyone. So if they knew or had any part in it, I don't know.
did Beverly or Deneen say, okay, if police come over, this is what you say? Or if somebody asks about where Roberto's at, this is what you say? Was there something gone over with you that you were supposed to say?
I mean, he was a drug dealer and he just disappeared.
Was he a drug dealer?
Fuck, I don't know.
You remember him, that he had 3 jobs at that time?
You know, he ran a paper route. That was his paper route, that's right.
You remember Beverly being pissed at him for not going back into the business with his family that got him put away because he didn't want to do it? You remember her being pissed all the time about that because she wanted some more money?
No.
She gave a hint to what she, besides the supposed...
They played that abuse card on me like a fucking fiddle. And looking back, assholes.
Had you ever...
People manipulate people like that.
You seem like a good old boy from the South, down from Texas, that probably still has a lot of morals from the way a lot of people thought back in the 60s. Because that's still the way a lot of people think down there. Did you ever say to them that, you know, if I ever catch a child molester, I'll kill him? Because that a lot of people think that.
Maybe.
Do you think that?
What, that I molested?
Mm-hmm.
No. I thought if I had to put my dog down until a few days ago, that I could just do it myself. No, my brother's dog just fucking had to be put down Monday. They've had her for like 8.5 years. I couldn't have done that. I wouldn't kill no child molester.
Well, there's a lot.
Obviously, everyone debates on that subject, and yeah, it's touchy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I'm just curious if that's how they may have gotten you involved, if you had said that along the way and, you know, truly felt that. Because, like I said, there are a lot of people in this world that truly feel that, and maybe they got you roped in that way.
I'm sure I was vocal and passionate about certain conversations. Just like trying to impress somebody, girl, whatever, trash like that.
Okay.
So what's going to happen, fellas?
I don't know. My word, you're not going anywhere today. I'm telling you that. I told you that. But yeah, we're gonna. You're gonna. It ain't going away. I mean, I'll tell you that it ain't going away. But how often do you think of this? How often did you used to think of this? Wait for the
Used to, man. Still think about it.
Well, you won't be waiting for the knock at the door anymore, at least. It came today, so
It'll be at a different door.
So, well,
What do you mean?
That detective stole my thought. I'm like, are you going to run, bro?
Go to prison for that. Ultimately, that's what's going to happen. Yep.
Where are you guys at? Just out of curiosity, where are you guys standing at? Do you remember where that photo was taken? That's obviously you and Cicely, right? Or, no, Tasha, I'm sorry.
I think that's at a hotel parking lot by the airport.
Oh, by the airport? Lansing Airport or Detroit?
Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I think.
It wasn't in Charlotte, you don't think, right?
I can't say for sure.
Okay. That's you, though, right? That's you in that picture? You haven't changed much, actually. Luckily, for me, that's how I found you. So,
How do you think this all came back to you? How do you think our investigation unfolded?
I don't know. honestly.
You know, over 16 years later, and all of a sudden, we're knocking at your door.
So, how did y'all get a hold of it? The case?
Yeah, it was just a tip ended up coming in years later, and started following up on it, and they figured out probably happened there in Charlotte, so they gave it to Eaton County.
As we come to the end of episode 2, the detective is playing light as to just who rung the bell on the group's little secret. I'm sure once his attorney gave him the discovery, it blew Chris's mind to learn that that girl he met at the gas station 13 long years ago was the one who gave up his name. Isn't it interesting that Chris might have landed a few blows himself, giving the investigators intimate details about Deneen's involvement in committing these acts? And in episode 3, we'll get to hear the detective confront Deneen directly about what happened in that basement and more, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time. All right, at the end of episode 1, I was supposed to put a clip at the end as a bonus scene to let you guys hear what Deneen accused her mother of with one of the daughters, daughter named Tasha, that you've heard her name a few times in these episodes. So let's listen in on what Deneen says about what the mother did.
She was ran over by my mom. She was on multiple occasions by business partners of my mother.
Ran over by your mom on mistake or on purpose? Or?
I was in Connecticut at a wedding. I could only go with what I was told, which my mom, Heather, the very same girl that came out of the
My roommate, so.
Can you tell them that they can't be in here?
I just did.
Okay. The very same girl that came out of the moss staining, I don't know what it's called, and said that she had to get out of there, she couldn't take it, was the one that was actually at the beach with them. And she said Mom was saying all day long that she was going to kill Tasha, and she ran her over. Tasha got stuck under the vehicle. She had third-degree burn over like 40% of her body. They rushed her from the Louisiana beach right on the borderline of Texas and Louisiana. Mm-hmm. There's it used to be where you could drive up beach and water slides and stuff. It's not anymore. Now they kind of turned it into a casino gaming type thing with river boats and stuff like that. They rushed her here to Shriners Hospital. And she stayed there probably 3 months. And I used to go every day and scrub her burns and try to talk her through what happened. While my mother found a way to plot and scheme an insurance scam so that she wouldn't go to jail and that somebody else was driving, which is just another identity that she carried, but it was disgusting.
Now, don't know if that story's true. We already know that Deneen seems like she doesn't like to tell the truth very much. If it is true, that's very sad and very unfortunate. And I don't, that young lady did not testify at trial, so obviously her information is not out there. But it just goes to show you the mother and how brutal she is, if that's true. So I thought I'd show you as much as I can about the background of the case, so that when we get into episode 3, when you see some clips of the mother and things like that, maybe that will kind of help you understand who we're dealing with, what kind of evil it seems like we're dealing with. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. See you very soon.